I've noticed that a lot of the bears have been slowly but surely fading away. There are still some people pushing back, but even AI is starting to get more on the bullish side. And we have some pretty exciting projections for Shiba Inu. And I love a lot of the projections that actually Deepseek is doing. And I want you guys to hear about this one for SHIB. It's good. And what I also want to talk about is this $8 billion eclipse that has been done for Shiba Inu that is starting to raise a few eyes. So if you guys are new or haven't already, show your support for the channel down below. Hit that subscribe button, that bell, it's free to do. It'll keep you updated anytime there's new content live here on the channel. So it's still pretty early in the morning. I'm going to actually be at a golf outing for most of the day, so I won't be able to update as the day progresses unless I do something on the course. Maybe I will do that. But what I did want to say is that it's just now after 7 a.m. Central Standard Time. We're seeing the markets just kind of chop and try to determine their direction for the day. And I'm more so concerned about the direction for the week. We could, in fact, see, like I talked about, SHIBs pushing against this trend. We could see SHIB kind of bounce around before making a move like that. Maybe we get an extended rally or extended breach and come down and retest before an extension. But we just got to watch and wait. Like I talked about yesterday, remember that Wyckoff accumulation model? That's kind of what we're building into. We're trying to extend to this LPS phase, or the SOS phase. I'm sorry, we're in LPS. So we'll see what happens as the day progresses, but I love what we're seeing. And what I will say is that SHIB has officially breached $8 billion. This is the first time SHIB has been above the $8 billion market cap since all the way back in May. Obviously, this has been a function of price, like we talked about earlier today as well. But again, we're seeing higher amounts of volume for Shiba Inu, very much in line with other assets in the same range. Toncoin, Polkadot, Monero. All right. Obviously, there are some other ones that are a little bit lower, that have a little bit lower volume. Other ones that are a little bit higher, that have a little bit higher volume, like Hyperliquid, for example, but double the market cap but not double the volume. So SHIB activity is on the rise. SHIB optics are on the rise. This is exactly what we want to see. Now, I will say we have a little bit of work to do. We're still, about, a little over 3x away from re-entering the top 10. Do I think that's possible? Yeah, I do. We just need, again, the right stuff to be there for Shiba Inu. We need optics to be rising. We need retail excitement to be much higher than it is right now. Although it's exciting, there are still a lot of people that are just hesitant right now. They're still lightly pressing the brake pedal, and we have not seen adoption. That is where SHIB has a chance to, again, make some surges towards the top 10. But if you haven't noticed, SHIB is getting just a little bit stronger each and every time we're going on one of these pumps. And again, like I talked about earlier, once we breach that trend, I think that's going to be a really big deal. Now, what I do want to talk about is this AI projection for Shiba Inu from Deepseek, because these have been getting more and more bullish as time has gone on. If you guys remember in the summer of last year, many projections were basically just saying 402. And then even as we were going on this year retracement, many were saying 402, maybe 403 or 4 if you're lucky. But I like this one that Deepseek actually projected, because what it said was that immediate resistance sits at 4022 with a potential upside to 403. Should momentum continue, Deepseek AI predicts SHIB could climb towards 301 by year end, a 7-fold jump from current levels. Excuse me. Now it says SHIB's ongoing transformation into a utility-focused ecosystem underpins this forecast. Operating on Ethereum, SHIB has improved scalability through its layer 2 solution, shibarium, which delivers faster processing, reduced fees, and the broader Jump dApp integration and enhanced privacy. So yes, obviously the SHIB ecosystem could create more optics, more interest for Shiba Inu, but really the big thing that is going to cause SHIB to do well is just retail, is just people, going on, downloading apps. And I will say that Coinbase once again surged. It's now the 133rd most downloaded free app in the Apple App Store. Probably seeing similar things in the Google Play Store here as well. When we go down this list, SHIB is the cheapest, quote unquote, cheapest price asset in the top 20. It's a psychological thing. When people see, $121,000 Bitcoin, $3,000 Ethereum, $700 BNB, and so on and so forth, and you see 40137 SHIB, basically more for your money is what people see. That's why our rate of adoption has been very high, actually. SHIB adoption has been pretty great so far, and it's, again, coming from the pool of people in the space. But I lost my train of thought. But yes, once adoption starts happening from outside the space, SHIB, if you guys don't remember, was one of the most searched assets in the crypto market around the world. It was top 3 in every region except for Oceania, which it was number 4 behind Dogecoin. But it's basically BTC, Ethereum, Shiba Inu. BTC, Ethereum, Shiba Inu. Do we think that trend is going to change, or do we think it's going to kind of return to home, where SHIB is again one of the most interesting and most searched assets in the crypto space? So that's kind of where we're at. Let me know your thoughts. Do you think Shiba Inu can in fact breach 301 by year end? I still have very large hopes for Shiba Inu. I still think that we can drop off a zero this year, and we'll see now, because I believe we're building towards more of an extended market cycle. And I'll maybe talk about this in some other videos as well, but we're approaching a super cycle. The amount of institutional adoption that's taking place, the amount of enterprise adoption that's happening right now, are all kind of preceding this push into mass adoption, where we're going to surge to over 10% of the world in crypto. And the amount of retail getting into the space is going to be something that very, very much moves the crypto markets to some insane highs that people aren't thinking about. So I appreciate you guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know your thoughts below, but have a great day. Catch you guys in the next one. Take care.